Zonite sword. Damn it. Bastard, come back here. Fucking eyeballs rolling away down the hill. Alright, hey y'all, it's Alirien, and welcome to the Sunday stream. Hi, hello, how are you? I don't think I grabbed a tarot deck. Do I want to go grab one? I'll figure that out in a moment. Yes, hello, welcome back from your ad break. Welcome back from your side quest, adventurers. My brain's a little out of it, as per usual. No. We had a late night last night, and then today I've been trying to wrap my head around cartridge pleating. You can't quite see it because it's in the dark, but that whole, like, dark mass back there is the overskirt. I've been trying desperately to get it done. And a few things delayed me in being able to get work done over the last couple days. Namely, we had to bring one of our dogs to the vet with an ear infection and a sudden hematoma in one of his ears. Because of the ear infection, he shook his head, trying to clear out stuff that he couldn't get out that way. And he managed to either hit his ear or just the force of shaking his head, especially because he does it a lot, because he's a numbskull. He burst a blood vessel, hematoma, and then we had D&D and everything else. So hello, Green Scene, and Dex the Barbarian. Hello to you too as well. See, my brain is just not braining well today. We are also still promoting raising money for Operation Airdrop, and actually I'm gonna list off a bunch of nonprofits. I'm actually writing down the list right now of the other nonprofits that you can donate to in order to help with Hurricane Helene relief and recovery, especially now that we also have Hurricane Milton barreling right for Florida. I have not seen the tracks for Milton yet, but I'm sure anybody that's even remotely in its path is getting nervous now, especially if they've already just been hit by Helene. Yeah, I keep seeing all of the footage of just the absolute destruction from Helene in Appalachia, and it hurts. It hurts. It makes me cry. There is a guy, Adam Pope Music, wrote a modern, like, Appalachian folk ballad about Hurricane Helene that's really good. I definitely suggest you go look it up. It's currently on his TikTok. I hope he produces a full song and puts it out on, like, Spotify and stuff, though, because I would love to listen to that on the regular. But yeah, so I'm currently writing down the list of nonprofits that somebody I follow who lives in Florida and thus would be invested in this has written down. But I am still promoting Operation Airdrop. I am still going to make a secondary donation amounting to 10% of my total revenue for the month of October at the end of the month. If you would like to learn more about Operation Airdrop and make a donation, that is Command Donate or Command Charity in the chat to get to their site and be able to donate. Even if all you give is $1, it will go a long way to helping countless people rebuild their homes and their lives, or at least have a little bit less to worry about as they grieve their loved ones and their neighbors who were lost to the storm. I'm gonna write down these other ones and then I will read them out. I personally am iffy about donating to more than the governments do. Exactly. I'm personally iffy about donating to the American Red Cross. It's not always had the best track record. I also wouldn't trust any directly government operated relief programs, seeing as a lot of the local governments waited at like 2 to 3 days before they started doing anything and continue threatening to arrest the private citizens who took the initiative to go start helping because they could. If everybody had listened to the government and just waited until the government was done with what they were doing, way more people would have died in the following days. And, you know, I'm not gonna get into it. One thing I will say though, please do not, whatever your opinions are, do not politicize this. Do not politicize this, because first and foremost, the focus is that this was a disaster and these people need help. And we need to make sure that we do everything we can in each of our personal capacities to help these people until they are once again able to handle it themselves. This isn't about which party line you fall in. This isn't about income. This isn't about ethnicity. This isn't about sex. This is everything to do with people need help. And it doesn't matter where they came from, they need help. Plain and simple. But yeah, Operation Airdrop is the main one that I am pushing, but again, any one of these ones that I'm going to read out are going to help. I will also push, it's not what's going to come up with the commands in chat, but I will also push the Cajun Navy, United Cajun Navy. Be wary with Cajun Navy. I would go directly to their unitedcajunnavy.org site. Don't just Google it, because they have had several individuals and groups posing as them just to take people's hard-earned money that they want to go to a good cause. Several of those imposters have been dealt with, but they keep popping up, and I'm sure that happens with all sorts of nonprofits where there'll be a scam copycat site or two. But United Cajun Navy is run right here out of Louisiana, and they drove up with their big trucks and their big boats, and they're expanding their air operations in light of how many of the roads just absolutely fell apart in Appalachia this time around. And I know there are also many content creators who are raising money. I saw the other day that Dolly Parton is donating at least $2 million from both, collectively from her own personal bank account and from what's available for all of the companies that she is a part of, Dollywood and so on. All right, so I got that list. I'm gonna read off this list. I have it available. I'll try to mention it a couple of times, and then we will move on to more lighthearted things. So the full list of charities that I currently have available to give you as far as resources you can donate to help with Helene relief and recovery: Convoy of Hope, Samaritan's Purse, Mercy Chefs, Hearts with Hands, World Central Kitchen, Baby to Baby, that's baby, the number 2, baby, United Cajun Navy, which is unitedcajunnavy.org. I'll type that one in the chat. Operation Airdrop, which will come up with our donate and our charity commands in the chat. Greater Good, Tampa Bay Rapid Response, Central Carolina Community Foundation, East Tennessee Foundation, North Carolina Disaster Relief Fund, Virginia Disaster Relief Fund, and the Florida Disaster Fund. Yeah, I'll go ahead and drop it in the chat right now. There is the link for Operation Airdrop, and there is the link for United Cajun Navy. That is their actual site. Go to that one if you want to donate to them. The rest of these, I can read them off again if anybody needs the names. But yeah, and if anybody watching has or had friends and family living in any of the affected areas, I really hope that your friends and family in that area made it out okay. If they were hit hard, I hope they are alive and well and unharmed, even if they've lost property. I hope that they themselves physically are okay. And if you lost someone in the storm, you have my deepest condolences, and I wish you all of the best as you grieve and heal from that loss and learn to move forward and learn what life is like without that person. Lighthearted things. I think I'm gonna do... I'm gonna try doing like a single... No, I'm really debating if... I have runes right here. I will grab the runes. Hang on. I have to take the headphones off. Haha. Bags of runes. That'll be our divination. So, in much nicer news and pertaining a bit more directly to our content here on the channel and across the Alirien multiverse, I guess, I have finalized the list of milestones and time extenders for the subathon, which will be, once again, I'll repeat for you, on Sunday, October 27th. It will start at noon Central Daylight Time, Central US time. So I have finalized the list so I can show it to you. Here we go. So these are the milestones, the goals that we are aiming for during the subathon. That way it's spelled out for you. It's a little easier. We will show it several times throughout the stream. And during the subathon, if you type command menu in the chat, it will remind you of all of the ways that you can increase the time as well. Remember that we are stopping at midnight. Once we reach a point where it'll hit midnight or go past it, the timer will no longer add time, and so we will just go until midnight at that point. At 100 subs, you guys will pick a cosplay for me to make. This might wait until I'm done with Sybil, we will see, but if y'all get to this one, y'all will pick a character for me to cosplay, again within reason, and I will work on the costume on stream as much as possible, and then I will debut it here on stream for you guys, and we'll have a cosplay stream where I am dressed as this character. At 150, I will stream playing a horror game. It'll probably be Resident Evil 1. That feels like a doable threshold to enter the horror genre with. And at 200, you guys get to help me pick a new tattoo to go get. Because I have been wanting a new tat for a while. I have the one. I will switch to here so you can see it. I have this one. It's like twisting a little bit because of the camera. There we go. I have this bow and arrow one, which I love. I love it a lot. It's great, but this is the only one I've ever gotten. I would like to get some more. I have a bunch of ideas for them. So essentially you guys will be helping me narrow down my options. Welcome back from that side quest, adventurers. Within reason, I have a bunch of ideas already for tats that I would like to get. You'll basically help me narrow it down to the one that you guys most want to see, and then I will film and I will film the process of getting it, and I will debut that vlog here on stream for you guys. So you guys, through the Twitch stream, will actually be the first people to see that video, and it'll go live on YouTube as soon as we're done streaming it. But yeah, that's where we sit for that. So we're gonna do our rune, since this was the closest divination I had on hand tonight. You are the chosen one. I need to look up what the heck this one is before I... Is that which one this is? That must be... Okay, I believe this is Sewelu, or Sewilo. So we've pulled the Sewelo rune. Sorry about that, y'all. We've pulled the Sewelo rune, which means sun, tied to Baldur and Thor, tied to Aquarius, tied to the sun card, represents life energy, success, power, expansion, well-being, self-confidence, security, or an unstoppable force. I like that. So if it's in line with the sun tarot card, then this is a very, very optimistic and positive rune to have pulled. It's an omen of success. It is an omen of just something in your life going well. And it's going so well, in fact, that you are not gonna stop it from being able to go well. You have reached a point where you will be hard pressed to undo the momentum that you have gained toward this goal or toward this good news. I'm wondering, it might not necessarily be specifically like you working toward a goal. It's either you have a goal set that you've been working toward and you are guaranteed success now in this goal, or you are potentially going to just have some really, really good news or a really positive experience or change occur that might be a surprise, but ultimately it's going to be a very good thing. It's a very positive thing. It's something that you want. And so you just need to be open and ready for that blessing. Very, very good things with this rune. Victory, guidance, mastery, wholeness. Yeah, it's victory, success, good things. Very good things with Sewelo. Oh, that makes me feel so good. Okay, so I'm gonna mute my microphone real quick. There we go. I meant to do it before I started the stream, and unfortunately it just didn't work out timing-wise. But I had a bag of gummy bears, and I did not need to crinkle it into the mic and have Dags get mad at me again. So I dumped a bunch out into a little bowl. So I need to turn the switch on. There we go. Game. And I did tweak a couple things where we are gonna have the background music in this game view until the game starts up. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna do the shrine and then start running around Rito Village. Oh, damn it. Apparently skirted just a little bit too close. I'm gonna... Well, no. It'll heal me at the end. Woo! Got it that time. Okay, so there's some guys down there. I don't think there's anything. I'm trying to remember where the chest is in here. Because I do remember going through this one. But I think it's all past where I am right now, so... Come on. Ooh! Oh, interesting. Alright. It's still the strongest thing I have, though, even though the boulder part broke. I'm curious. Is that worth it? Probably not. Alright. Oh! Nope! I missed! Alright, now I'm actually gonna go ahead and... Let's see, I'm not gonna eat those. There we go. Whoa, jeez, Itch! Oh dear. I just realized all the goodies are up on the ceiling. Alright, let's I'm gonna go collect those. Let's see here. Hey, HMK! Oh yeah, oh yeah. Set off your alarm. Real helpful. Oh, there's arrows. Alright. Let's get the, bonk. I feel like I'm in Minecraft creative mode right now. Okay, so there's... I think there's something else down there. I think? I could be wrong though. No, maybe not. I'm gonna be upset if I go outside and there's still a chest in here. Went to pet my cat and she's not there. Hey, Monstar. Alright, adventurers, you will be getting a side quest in about 48 seconds, unless you, well, at some point within the next minute or so, unless you, of course, are also part of the Coven. If you'd like to avoid these side quests in the future, you can always consider subscribing. Otherwise, completing the side quest and continuing to hang out during the ad break supports the channel, and I appreciate you whichever you decide to do. As Monstar helped us demonstrate just now, thank you very much for that. I fixed the emote wall. Apparently I had it turned off in Streamlabs. Okay. Okay, cool. Got a gift for another user, Andy Poop. Oh, neat. There's a chest in here. Nice. How's Tears of the Kingdom? So I'm still early game, but I like it a lot. I think they're both worthwhile games. Most people who've played both tend to prefer Tears over Breath of the Wild because it feels like there's more that you can do in the game by dint of the Ultra Hand ability alone. But I like both. I think they're gorgeous, the music's fantastic. It's a slightly steeper learning curve for the beginning of the game with Tears than there is with Breath of the Wild. But if you've played Breath of the Wild, then Tears is a little bit easier if you already have that experience. That's another reason I wanted to make sure I played Breath of the Wild, streamed Breath of the Wild first. I will always take more arrows, thank you. My poor horse is just freezing its ass off over there. Dear my horse. Alright. Oh, I have, yeah. I need to go talk to the goddess statue real quick. It's also nice because the abilities you get from the friends that you help in each game are slightly different from each other. So, like, there were times in Breath of the Wild where I really wished I had, Tulin's ability instead of Revali's Gale. And I know there'll be moments in this game where I will wish that I had Revali's Gale instead. Because basically one sends you up and one sends you forward. And the gust forward I think is generally more useful, but being able to gust up without having to set fire to something is also nice. Stamina, please. I was already on the right page, damn it. We've gotten a heart, and we've gotten, now, a stamina. Trying to keep it even this time. And keep track of it. I'm just gonna take this off. Yay! Now I can climb higher and run longer. Yay! Sorry, I forgot I normally read these. I'm not gonna try to sing it, though. Once a god fell from heaven, stilling the Hebrew winds. The heavens grew lifeless, just as the air below thinned. With the world in upheaval, we pledged to help the Lord. A line of ships soaring, built as a passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. Its winds brought us new life, thanks to its great divine spark. You know, this song is about the ark that saved Rito Village a long, long time ago. Something bad happened then, just like it's happening now. That Stormwind ark! Is it really real? I'd be so happy if it was. It definitely is. Papa told me it's always watching over us, high in the sky. Trying to figure out how to differentiate her voice from the other two. We sure could... I'll go a little deeper. We sure could use its help with this awful blizzard. She sounded a little breathy. Most of the adults aren't around anymore because of the weird weather. Well, if we don't have the Ark and we don't have the adults, it's up to us kids to take care of the village. Practice is over for today. Genli, you're in charge of food. And Molly, we'll need you to make arrows.
Yeah!
We've all got jobs to do, so let's do them.
Hey!
I've lost the distinction, it's fine. Yeah. Kid power! $650, $500, $1,000. Ow! How about this one? Huh? Do you need something, mister? 'Cause I'm actually kind of busy.
Oh!
My papa told me you can use ice fruit to freeze monsters solid.
Wow!
Which gave me an amazing idea for an invention. My problem is, I can't go out to pick fruit right now with the blizzard and all. It's not fair. This is the best invention I've come up with in so long, but without ice fruit, I can't make it. How many do you need? Huh? Mister, I felt a cold breeze coming from your pouch. Mister, what's that you've got? That's the ice fruit I wanted, isn't it? Whoa, looks like you've also got some cold jelly-like stuff. Is that white choo-choo jelly from one of the monsters that'll freeze you solid if you touch it?
Oh!
Wow, it's not exactly what I had in mind, but I bet I can use that to make my invention. May I have one of either the ice fruit or the white choo-choo jelly, please? You can have the ice fruit. Yay! Now I can finally make my invention.
Oh.
When I attach this to the tip of an arrow, I'll have an arrow that can freeze monsters from far away. Sometimes I'm so smart I scare myself a little. I wonder what would happen with other materials. You could make arrows with all sorts of effects. Wow, listen to me. With every breath, I spew out brilliance. But I should probably stop talking before I give away all my best ideas. Anyway, here's a thank you present. You know the reason I like making arrows? It's my papa. He creates the strongest bows around. I wanted to make arrows that go perfectly with his bows. All I have to do is keep working hard, getting my name out there, and one day, I'll be a world-famous arrow maker, one my papa can be proud of. You are adorable, Molly. That's definitely where I need to go. The owl's gone. Sad face. Alright. Sucked into cutscene.
That's not fair at all! You know I can handle it! Checking out that huge cloud wouldn't be hard. I could even do it alone. If we don't do anything, the village... Huh? Huh? Is that you? It is you! Link!
Link, they told me you were missing. It's good to see you doing well. New Rito Elder. Hey, P-Tag! It's very nice to see you again. Do you remember my son Tulin? He's grown taller, though perhaps not yet grown up. Well, maybe I would if you didn't treat me like a hatchling all the time. As long as you still think you can take on the world by yourself, you'll always be my little chick. But you think I can't? I'm already fully fledged, you know. You'll change your tune when I ace today's scouting trip. You all can keep wasting your time treating the Song of the Stormwind arc like it's real, but not me. Listen, you... Unbelievable. Tulin wants me to let him go find what's causing the blizzard, and he's having trouble hearing no. He mentioned a song. It's an old folk song here in Rito village. Long, long ago, when we faced a different sort of upheaval, the village was saved thanks to a great flying ship. Or so claims the song that's been passed down through generations. It's a song for children, mind you. Few adults still parrot it as if it were true. Still, every now and then, you get reports among the Rito of a flying ship. Combine that with the blizzard caused by this upheaval, and it seems less far-fetched. Even if the Song of the Stormwind arc is just a children's rhyme. Sorry, I have a gummy bear in my mouth. I suspect that there is something lurking high in the sky. But the air is so turbulent now that no Rito can fly close enough to look into it. This is why I say we need to make careful preparations to find the truth, but Tulin, he thinks we cling to that song out of cowardice. But these are Rito matters. You came for some purpose, yes? A, to help, and B, because Zelda's gone. What? This is terrible news, so then not even Hyrule Castle is safe. If Princess Zelda's disappearance and the strange phenomena around the world are related somehow... We Rito would ordinarily love to contribute to your search, but this abnormal blizzard shows no sign of stopping, and food has grown scarce. Everyone I could spare is already out researching the blizzard, or scavenging for food. My husband hasn't been able to leave the village much since becoming the village elder. I wish there was something I could do. Ah, but maybe I'm not the one you want. You should try asking Hearth. My friend Hearth has many sources of information, so he might already have a lead about Princess Zelda. You see the 2 bonfires out that way? Yes, I do. He's in the lodge near there, if you'd like to try visiting him. Okay. Ooh, headwind. Oh, headwind. There we go. It's a little better. I'll just leave. Wasted a single arrow, but that's okay. Hey, I already helped fix this sign. That's useful. I presume you are the friend?
Oh.
Nope, your neck. Hey there! Are you here because you spotted the bonfires? The blizzard makes it hard to see where you're going, so we keep these bonfires going as a beacon for lost travelers. They eat up a lot of firewood, but it's worth it. You can even spot them from the air. Though as proud as I am of them, they can't beat the spotlights set up around that fancy Skyview tower. Is it the one I already have?
Ah.
Yeah, I already did that one. It won't warm you up like a bonfire will, but it's hard to beat it for size and sheer brightness. The Hylians are pretty incredible to have built something so impressive. Alright, well, you're not who I need, so... I think... Yeah. I'm not gonna take the wood.
Oh.
Link, you're alright. I worried after I heard that you had gone missing. What happened? Ah, so you're looking for Princess Zelda. Sorry to tell you that I haven't heard anything about her. Our feathers are full dealing with a more immediate problem. Everyone from the village has left to scavenge for food or to investigate the cause of this blizzard. And all that has been hampered by the sky monsters that seem to be everywhere. We're spread too thin to deal with them properly on top of everything else. Sorry, bud. Wish I could do more for you.
Oh.
Though now that I think of it, maybe Tulin could help. Oh right, you weren't around for it, but little Tulin has developed a way with wings that puts the adults to shame. Even in this vicious weather, he patrols the skies and reports all kinds of useful information.
Oh.
His wind gust technique is something to see. None of the rest of us can pull it off. Even Stern Tiba acknowledges that Tulin's skill is a cut above. The kid does preen about it more than he should, but, well, it's worth asking him at least. Last I saw him, he was with Kassane and Lysa on a trip to find food. I think they were on their way to Hebra South Summit Cave. That's to the northeast from here. The cave is past the cliff out front and up the mountain road. There should be a bonfire marking the spot. Find the bonfire at the mouth of the cave, and you'll be on your way to finding Tulin. Okay. I'm not gonna steal their stuff. Oh, they've got construct horns. seems to be my bonfire. There's thorns I need to not walk into. Unbelievable that these huge things are raining down on us. What is happening up here in the sky, up there in the skies? Oh, oops. I hadn't expected to meet Alirien here. What are you doing in the mountains in this weather? Don't you see how cold it's gotten? Our feathers keep out the worst of it, but I'm not sure how you can stand the blizzard. If you go farther up the slope, you'll see the Hebrew South Summit Cave. My friends are there now gathering provisions. There are glowing mushrooms and fish to be had, which come in handy. They keep a bonfire stoked at the cave entrance to mark their location. If the cold gets too much for you, find that bonfire and warm yourself up in the cave. Yes. Oh boy, ice keys. Oh boy. Zonite sword. Damn it. Bastard! Come back here! Fucking eyeballs rolling away down the hill. Right in the ass. Ow. Alright, hang on. Hello. Bro! Alright. Hey, fuck off. You know what? Okay. Alright. You want a scrap? We'll have a scrap. Hello? Ow! Hello? Much better outcome. There we go. I hope I'm going the right way. There's a materials palette. Oh yeah, this must have been the right way. What a disaster. I came all this way to scrounge mushrooms, and now this. I'll never get to the deep parts of the cave with a messed up wing. Chill shrooms grow all over this cave, so I figured it'd be a prime spot for scavenging a little food. But cold water is built up in there now, and I can't pick any chill shrooms without crossing it. Ordinarily, my wings would take me right over a little pond like this. But I hurt my wing in a small scrap with monsters. I don't see how I can fly over the pond in this condition. Worst part is, I was just bragging to the folks in the village that I'd bring back even more chill shrooms than last time. If I don't come back with at least 10, there'll be egg on my face. Okay, well, I've got one. Ah! Alright, don't touch them. Heard you loud and clear. That's a better way to attack it. Please don't do that. Oop. You're gonna fall in the water no matter what. Okay, good to know. God damn it. My ring keeps hitting the arrow button. Oh, okay. It's 5, 6, 7.
No.
Damn it. Oh well. Right cap. It's not gonna make waves though. Damn it. No! Get out of the fucking water, numbnuts!
Get out of the water, numbnuts!
Bro! I was hitting the button to try to climb out of the fucking water. What the fuck? I was hitting the goddamn button. Seriously? I swear to God. Now I get to do that whole thing all the fuck over again. Motherfucker. Why do you have to tilt? That's stupid. Oh, it gave me flint instead of rock salt. That's funny. That one gave me the rock salt. So... I think I just missed out on an opal this time then? Anyway. Stupid. You didn't actually cross the pond and pick the chill shrooms, did you? Yes, I did. You weren't worried about falling in the freezing water? Maybe just a tiny bit. Well, gosh, that's really brave of you. I can't just take them for free, though. Here, why don't I give you this? Spanx!
Ah.
Now I can make good on all my big talk. You know, this isn't the only cave in these mountains with pools of freezing water. Be careful where you explore. Okay.
Oh. Hmm.
West down the mountain slope. I think this happened last time too, where I took the wrong pathway. Oh, it's that cave. Yes, bud. Oh dear. Horriblin. Yeah, I couldn't